Hello and welcome to GlitchtechX. How are you doing? Thank you for checking out my video, and since time is of the essence, no subscription rants, we'll get straight to the point. This just in. PCB of a Radeon RX 6000 Big Navi card has been clicked, and is Big Navi faster than the RTX 3080? NVIDIA RTX 3070 3D Mark performance leaked. 2080 Ti users might not like this. A discussion about how the RTX 3070 compares to the 3080, 3090 and 2080 Ti. The upcoming Ryzen 5 5600X is the new king of the hill. And lastly, unboxing 8 Geforce RTX 3070 models. Looks like the title of the video should have been RTX 3070 special. Let's get cracking. An alleged PCB shot of one of the upcoming Big Navi cards has leaked out, and this picture was made public by the Twitter user EB-18. This seems to be an engineering version, so the final PCB might be vastly different. This could either be the RX 6800 XT, aka Navi 21 XT, or the Navi 21 XL, since the RX 6900 XT is rumored to be an AMD exclusive, and this PCB looks like a custom board. Well, it could be anyone's guess, and as this is a leak, nothing is set in stone. Focusing on the PCB, we can notice a few specs. The GPU has been blacked out. I have no clue why. It has a 16-phase power delivery and two 8-pin power connectors. The power connectors are on the top right of the image, and the VRMs are underneath the aluminum heatsinks. The card has 4 display ports, out of which 2 are display ports, a single HDMI, and a Type-C virtual link as seen on the left of the PCB. Surrounding the GPU, we have 8 spots for GDDR6 memory. This represents a 256-bit memory bus. Now, as per the PCB pics that were released a little while ago, there were no memory modules on the back of the PCB, so this means that AMD is not going for dual-sided memory. Along with the PCB, Big Navi Firestrike Ultra score has leaked out as well. The Twitter user CapFrameX reported that Navi 21 has a score of 11,500 in Firestrike Ultra. There are no details around which Big Navi SKU it was tested, the XT, XL or XTX, and due to the lack of data, I am a bit skeptical about the claim. Regardless, this makes the Big Navi GPU 8.5% faster than the RTX 3080, which is impressive, and this would be even more impressive if the pricing is right and AMD addresses the market, especially the end user demand. NVIDIA Ampere launch. No, I didn't want it to be subtle. Now, I did talk about how Big Navi compares to Ampere in a previous video, and as I mentioned in that video, a lot rests on the architecture of the GPU and not just the specs on paper. Feel free to check it out after you've watched this video, of course. Moving on, RTX 3070 performance metrics were leaked, courtesy of video cards. The RTX 3070 scores 8,749 in Firestrike Ultra, 17,115 points in Firestrike Extreme, 6,907 points in TimeSpy Extreme, and 8,324 points in the Ray Tracing DX12 Port Royal benchmark. These results are slightly higher than the previous gen's flagship model, the RTX 2080 Ti, which sold for twice the price. Now that we're talking about the RTX 3070, this brings us to our next topic of discussion. That's about how the RTX 3070 compares to the 3080, 3090 and the 2080 Ti. NVIDIA has already released the RTX 3070 performance results on their website. Let's take a look and analyze the data. The 2080 Ti is depicted in grey, and the 2070 has a darker shade of grey. The 2070 is taken as the base of this graph/comparison, and when compared to the RTX 3070, we can see that the 3070 easily outperforms the RTX 2070 in all workloads. In Blender, the 3070 is more than 2 times the performance of the 2070, and in Luxmark, Doom Eternal, Redshift, the RTX 3070 is more than 1.5 times the RTX 2070. When compared to the 2080 Ti, we see that the RTX 3070 edges ahead ever so slightly, barring Control, Borderlands 3, and Time Spy Extreme. The 3070 has the RTX 2080 Ti beat. Now, comparing these cards in AOTS benchmarks, I've taken the liberty and compiled benchmark data. Let's review that as well. First up, we'll compare the RTX 3070 with the RTX 3080. I would let you know that these benchmarks are from the same user and are running the same CPU at exactly the same clock speeds. At 1080p, the 3070 is around 88% the performance of the RTX 3080. At 2K, 21:9 ratio, the RTX 3070 is around 86% the performance of the 3080, and at 4K, it's at 83% mark. These numbers make sense as higher resolutions are generally more demanding for the GPU. Now, comparing the RTX 3070 with yesteryear's flagship, the RTX 2080 Ti, at 1080p, 2K and at 4K resolutions, it is pretty much neck to neck, with the 3070 just inching ahead. 2 to 3 frames more would be unnoticeable to an end user. This is amazing, the amount of performance that you're getting, and that too at half the price at launch. This is immense value for money, according to me, provided you're able to get your hands on one. Good luck with that. Next up, AMD has seized Intel's crown as there's a new king of the hill when it comes to single-core performance. As per the results consolidated and posted by Passmark, the Ryzen 5 5600X, which is a 6-core, 12-thread chip, has topped the charts in single-thread performance. The 5600X is the first Zen 3 CPU to be listed and posts a score of 3495, leaving the Core i5-10600K in the dust. The 5600X is even faster than the Core i9-10900K by a margin of 10%, and when compared to the i5-10600K, it offers 19% higher performance. Compared to the previous gen Ryzen 5 3600XT, the Ryzen 5600X offers 23% better performance. This is in accordance with the estimated gain of Zen 3 over Zen 2 of 24%, where the IPC uplift attributed to a 19% gain in performance and another 5% comes in due to the mature 7nm process leading to better yields and performance. Well, Zen 3 is proving to be a beast, and this is the mid variant, the Ryzen 5 family that we're talking about. The Ryzen 7 and Ryzen 9 SKUs would be in a league of their own. Intel is in serious trouble. What do you think? Alright, moving on. VideoCards has reported that a known review site from China called XPreview has procured access to 8 Geforce RTX 3070 models. This site has ties to various GPU manufacturers in China, so this must have been easy. The video was posted on the Chinese website Bilibili and has been taken down. And yeah, I don't know if Google Translate did a good job to translate that. How can a missing video be good? That logic eludes me. As reported, cards from various manufacturers like Colorful, Galax, Zotac, Gigabyte to name a few were unboxed. Well, this brings us to the end of today's video. If you've watched it till the end, thank you so much for your time. Do consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Click the bell icon as well. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.